Hey, what's up, fuckers? It's Two in the Stink with Rob Stant, that's me, and Jim Gillespie. I took a lot out of me. I did when we did the intro last time, I sounded like a robot, and I was like, now I'm not gonna sound like a robot. So I hope that I don't sound like a robot now.
Welcome to Two in the Stink podcast.
Welcome to Two in the Stink. It's like those fucking. You ever see the TikToks where it's like Reddit, like
The voiceover thing.
yeah, the voiceover shit, and
Yeah,
it's
I
like
hate
somebody's playing Minecraft in the background, and it's like, what's the biggest butthole you've ever licked? And it's like a
Yeah.
robot, like, I was with my roommate in Arkansas. That's it. That's the bit. Was that funny? Because you think that's
The
a
voiceover, the voiceover thing is fucked up because it's like I go on Reddit like all the time, so it's like I'll get up in the morning and
Yeah.
I'll get on Reddit and it's like literally woke up to a bomb going off in my apartment. It's like a video of Ukraine. It's
Yeah.
like got the same. It's like little kids make videos with the same voiceover.
Oh, you're talking about the speech to text. I'm talking about the Reddit ones where it's like they have robots read the r/ask Reddit. That shit.
Oh.
You ever seen those? And there's like a kid playing Minecraft in the
No,
background.
it sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it was like people who witnessed a murder. Like, what was your experience? And it's literally like Minecraft, like in the background, because like that's not enough to keep people's attention. So you have to watch.
God.
You have to watch somebody play Minecraft while you hear like these fucking witnesses.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah, now I'm gonna send you a bunch of them when I see them on
Yeah.
TikTok. But yeah,
I love that.
We're episode 2 of Two in the Stink. We did it. You immediately got sick after we recorded the first episode, so it took a while.
Yeah.
But here we are. Here we are. Somebody said in the comments, they were like, "Hey, you should move the microphone farther from your mouth." And you know what I say to that? Fuck that guy, because no, these microphones I think are designed for you to like smooch them. Actually, I just made that up right now. I have no idea if that's what these are for, but you look cooler, and I think you can hear better if your like mouth is like on them.
Is that what people are saying?
I don't know. Well, yeah, one person said it, but I think we're good. I think I can hear myself just fine. I
think I'm all right.
I think you're
when
good.
when I make noise, the fucking computer lights up.
Yeah, that must be good.
That means
thing.
good stuff.
Yeah.
I've never used a computer personally, but I feel like it's safe to assume that something's happening.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, there's a bunch of sawdust on the ground, and I don't know where it came from. But that sounds like a problem for future me.
I'm having a beer now.
Yeah.
So that's for that guy later.
Yeah, I've been on like mental vacation all week because I have I'm getting married on Friday, and that's gonna be something. So it's
I like how you paused for an applause break.
Yeah.
With no one else in the room.
Well, I mean, that's the one big pop I get.
That was the longest pause I've ever been a part of.
I was waiting for you to
I'm getting married on Friday.
I said like a question too, so you know. I'm getting married.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm really excited
to be
for
there.
this to be over.
You're excited for all the fiance jokes to go out the window?
So my wife.
Yeah, now it's gonna be that.
My bitch wife.
Yeah, so my bitch wife.
She's an actual literal angel.
Yeah, she's an angel like from heaven. God was like, "Hey, you're gonna die if you don't have somebody fix your life right now." I was like doing Adderall, and then I met her, and she was like, "You should like stop," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, she like made me quit Adderall.
Yeah.
That makes her a saint.
Yeah, that makes she's like, "I've got boobs," and I was like, "Whatever you say." Whatever. She's like,
"You're the boss."
Yeah, the first time we had sex, I was like, "Man, that was awesome," but that's never happening again. And then after the 500th time, I was like, "Wow,
well, that's never happening again."
This girl likes me. But yeah, I'm getting married on Friday. The bachelor party, that was you weren't there because you don't have any money or a car. So.
And I thought it was because I was gay.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
No, we needed diversity. That was actually the selling point. I was like, this guy's gay. We should bring him out. You know.
Yeah, and beat him with a bat in the woods.
Yeah, we're gonna treat you like a piñata.
Yeah.
Except never mind. I was gonna make a really mean fat joke.
Go ahead, say it.
Sure,
go ahead, say it. Dude.
The branch would break because you. You wouldn't be a very good piñata. That joke's funny for everybody in this room.
I'm laughing for real.
Yeah.
Please? Yeah, it's like, wow, that's funny.
I'm like, say funny things while I drink beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bachelor party. It was a good time. I didn't go to a strip club, which I thought. I've never been to a strip club, and I thought that was gonna be the night, but we didn't do it.
Oh, you guys didn't do it?
No, I fired guns though. I shot an AR-15, and I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
You know? Like
you shoot a rifle and you're like, oh.
yeah, like
Oh.
yeah. I got my cock gained like an inch, like permanent. I was like, oh, nice. And so like I was like, it started to go away, and I was like, how do I keep this? And he was like, well, you got to buy the rifle, and I was like, oh, so that's how they get you.
That is how they get you.
Yeah, you got to.
That is how they get you.
Get that extra. Yeah, dude, rifles are they're fun to shoot.
Yeah.
They're fun to shoot. Also, very dangerous. Believe it or not, rifles. Here's my hot take on them. Very dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know that. Yeah. I could see why people want to ban them, dude.
Yeah, your excitement does not make me nervous at all. Not at all.
You
not
should
even
see
a little bit.
You should see the pictures of me holding it. It looks spooky.
You should see my corkboard of how far I am from all the schools.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, dude. I shot a rifle and I shot a pistol too, which I had already shot pistols, but this was my first time shooting a rifle. And at first I was like, I don't see what the big fuss is about. And then I was holding it and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
The guy, we were taking pictures after, and he was like, lick the rifle, and I didn't know he was kidding, and I licked his rifle, and he got mad. I was like, don't tell
me to do it.
Yeah.
I'm obviously having a good ass time.
Yeah, I'm having a great. Of course, I'm gonna lick an AR-15 if you tell me to. Is this the guy?
I was having a good time. Of course, I'm gonna lick the rifle.
Yeah.
I thought it made me part of the brotherhood.
Exactly. That's like the sisterhood of the traveling pants. It's like that, but like the brotherhood of the traveling AR-15s.
That is a real church. That's a real church.
Yeah, that actually exists.
Yeah, I know.
I'm wearing my sweatpants, dude. I'm comfy.
I don't even own sweatpants because that's like heroin for fat people.
Sweatpants.
Like you go to sweatpants, you're like, man, he's done. That's like when people are like, he's missing. It's like, where was he? He's like, well, he's been in Kensington. It's like, we're done looking. We're done looking.
He's
Call the search party off. You put sweatpants on as a fat person, it's like, it's over.
It's over.
It's done.
So we've lost him.
They've committed to a level of ball fog that is just at stage 4. It's terminal.
Stage 4 ball fog.
You have terminal balls.
No. You know what makes my balls foggy is like plaid sweat pajamas. It's something about them being plaid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that is like a whole different.
Yeah.
That's how you get Ohio balls.
Yeah.
Story. Yeah, so you know that story. I'll tell it. For everybody else, all 3 people listening right now. Ohio balls. Me and Britt were in Ohio. Great start to this story.
Yeah, where dreams come true.
Yeah. Ohio is like if a panic attack were a state. You know, it's not great. So I was in Ohio, and we had just finished like running around doing comedy, like eating horrible food, and we got back to the hotel, and things started happening, and then she was like sucking my dick, but I could tell she didn't want to. So I was like, hey, you don't have to do this. And she like popped up. She was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, your balls smell so bad. And now we refer. I'm like, anytime she goes down there, I'm like, do I have Ohio balls or are we good? And she's like, you're fine. So we call that's Ohio balls.
That's Ohio balls, folks. Ohio balls. I can't think of a place I've been that's worse than Ohio.
You've been to Ohio?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of
it's like
states. Kentucky sucked too, but it was good eating.
Kentucky sucks?
Yeah.
It was good eating, that's
That's it.
Dude, I forget the name of this one burger place in Ohio. It was really fucking good. Maybe it's because everything else in Ohio fucking sucked. That the one good thing that was tolerable, I was like, whoa. They've got a Cane's out there, and it's like that was pretty okay. They've got chicken fingers. I can't believe I'm talking about Ohio right now. Who cares? If you haven't been to Ohio and you close your eyes and you imagine Ohio, it's exactly what that is.
Yeah, it's dirt.
It's dirt, and like everybody like in Ohio seems like they don't want to be there. They're like it's very much like it's a vibe like I don't want to be here either. Like you show up there, and you're like, oh man, this sucks, and then everybody there's like, yeah, we know.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Ohio.
Wait till you're here for a week.
How was that? Was that a good one?
That was a good one.
Thanks. I'm drinking beer that's left over from the bachelor party. I drank a lot of beer, dude. By Sunday, I think I had shit like 8 times.
Every time I drink now, I just die of shits.
You
I
just-
get dysentery. I die Oregon Trail style every time I drink now. Ever since I turned 25.
Yeah, I drank a lot of beer. We ordered a lot of pizza. It was just it was like the whole Airbnb was just dude farts for 4 days. That's all it was.
The last time my buddies did that too, it was farts and shits
Yeah.
and nonstop eating and shitting and
Yeah.
farting and like blunts. And we took acid the one night, and
Uh-huh.
then that added to like the shitting and farting.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
The Airbnb had 4 bathrooms, thank God.
Oh my
But-
god, ours had 2.
Oh, that's yeah. No, I had like 8 people there, so
Yeah.
we needed the 4 bathrooms because we were drinking so much and we were eating so much, and like it was impossible. We went to the one night we went to the casino and I ended up winning like $1,200, and I'm like, oh yeah, gambling. I forgot how fun that is.
Yeah.
I got $200 on the Eagles. Well, I got a parlay tonight. I'm like, hey, yeah, this. You know what? Hey, if I should do this all the time.
Yeah,
'Cause gambling-
you should just gamble for life.
Yeah, I should do this all the time because it made money once out of the 30 times I've done it. I just have to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. And what's funny is I used to love those gambling commercials where it's like the dude pulls up to the casino with balloons in his car for his son's birthday
Oh,
that
yeah.
he's going to go to after. And he comes out of the casino. It's like the middle of the night. And he's all beaten up because he just partied all night.
Yeah.
And he missed the birthday party. Yeah, of course I'm going to gamble. That means I don't have to go to a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
And I get to show up there with $1,000 I didn't have before.
Right, yeah.
I think I'd be more excited if my dad walked in with $1,000 new dollars than show up to my birthday where
With
my
fucking
friends
balloons.
like, played Sonic on the TV. Yeah.
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 I think it's funny how like they have like on all the gambling advertisements now it's like 1-800-GAMBLER because like they know it's a problem.
Yeah.
The same thing with now cigarettes. I mean, if you go to the New Zealand or whatever, the cigarettes or I guess anywhere in Europe, it has like a dead foot on it because it's like, hey, here's what's gonna happen if you
New
smoke
Zealand?
this. New Zealand.
My
My
buddy's sister lives there.
my uncle lives there. Shout out Uncle Harold.
Dude, shout out what's her fucking name? Brittany.
Brittany.
Yeah, my friend's sister's name is Brittany. She lives out there.
Shout out Brittany. I was trying to think of something cool. I was gonna do like a cheers.
I
but
think they just surf. I think what they do out there is they just surf.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they surf.
In New Zealand?
I think so.
Doesn't everything in the water kill you there though? Like
I
it's like
hope.
it's near Australia. I was in a bar in New York once and the guy was
That sounds more fun.
I was in a bar in New York and this guy was Australian. You could tell it. So I said, "Oh, you're from Australia?" And he was like, "Yeah." That was bad. Let me try that again. He was
like Foster's.
yeah. I was like you're from Australia. Yeah, I said my uncle lives in New Zealand and he looked at me and he said, "Oh, those are different places." Cuz like on a map they look so close to each other. So I was like, "Oh, that's he probably knows my uncle, you know?"
Well, we can't be friends.
Yeah. He probably like I don't know.
They know the same kangaroo, I thought.
Kangaroos, dude, they look scary. They'll fuck you up.
I don't want to meet any wild animal.
Yeah, you're sitting right next to one, brother.
Yeah, I am one. Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to see what sweatpants Jim is like.
He's a mess.
He's a mess.
He's a mess. Yeah, he's a menace, dude.
It's like heroin for fat people.
It is. Yeah, he'll play 9 seasons of NHL on franchise mode. He'll make the Flyers win the Stanley Cup 10 times.
Drink Code Red Mountain Dew next to you.
Are you serious? It's like a mountain. I've literally eaten so much Burger King that the trash has turned into a mountain that I put clothes on. And I'm like, I'm kicking your ass. You know?
There's some 8-year-old kid getting his ass whooped because you've been playing for 4 days straight.
Yeah, I've literally just like nationally ranked. I put sweatpants on. I become nationally ranked at a video game.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. That's why I can't wear them at all.
Yeah, you put on sweatpants, all of a sudden you're 10th prestige in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I have a gamer chair. I grow a gamer chair.
You grow a gamer chair on your back.
Yeah.
It just shows up.
Yeah.
I think the idea is funny of like your family like coming to visit you and they're like, "How's Jim?" And it's like, "It's not good. He's got."
I think you have to let Britt out to pee.
Oh, do I? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, all right. How you doing? What are you just hanging out? Oh, hey, how you doing? Good, having a good time. You got your nails done? Oh, nice. Britt's here. She's got her nails done. Do you want to say hi? Here. She's killing a bug now. This is going to be really good. What do you hear? Say something.
Hi.
There you go. You just made this podcast 10 times better. Look at you. Just dropping in. Nice. Hey, what's up? My sister's here. Shut up, January. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad she's here. Shout out January, huh?
Yeah, more of a February guy, but it's okay.
Yeah, you're the first person to ever make that joke.
I like black people.
That's
all I know about February.
Yeah, it's like that and Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah. That's when I get candy for cheap.
Did you have a Valentine when you were when you were in elementary school? Did you get like the cards dropped off on your desk?
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
we used to do Valentine's Day stuff.
Yeah.
I remember one time I brought them in and I wrote everyone's name on everything, and then I forgot that I did that, and I gave everyone the wrong name.
You gave everybody the wrong name?
Yeah.
That's
I personalized all of them, and then I gave them out and forgot that I personalized them.
so everybody just got a fucking
random one with someone else's name on it. It was actually better that way. It was funnier.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna be a comedian.
You're gonna be that's when you decided.
I'm gonna be a comedian. Yeah.
I remember when I wanted to be a comedian. No.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, what an interesting story that would be.
Oh my god, calling yourself a comedian hurts.
It's
Because what I really am is just an
attention.
I just get on stage and I'm like,
You're an attention whore. That's what you are.
yeah. I had someone introduce me and they were like, he's gonna come up here and he's just gonna spit venom all over you, and I was like, is that what I've been doing the whole time?
That's probably that's how you get him to laugh. You gotta open with the venom.
I'm venomous.
You're venomous. I don't know. Is that a compliment when somebody calls you venomous? Because it means
I have no fucking idea. I loved it though.
He's
gonna come up here and he's
venom.
gonna spit venom on you.
That sounds like a rap lyric. Isn't that? It's like an Eminem, like spit venom. Something he'd say.
Yeah, he's a crazy cat. I don't have glasses right now, so you're kind of looking good. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You take your glasses off, all of a sudden I'm hot.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's crazy because I'm wearing my glasses and you're looking good.
That's weird.
I'm like, wow, you look like
you look purple. Yeah, I don't know. The no glasses thing, it sucks balls.
Yeah.
I broke my glasses because I got too hammered at a wedding. Which
so
is
you just don't have glasses right now?
I just don't have glasses right now.
I thought you were wearing. So it makes sense now because when you came over, you're like, I don't have my glasses. I thought you were just wearing contacts.
No, why would I have a backup plan?
I guess, yeah. So you can't see. You don't have a job or a car.
Yeah.
You're just out here existing, dude.
I'm purely existing. I literally. I'm waiting to die. That's what it feels like.
I think so.
I feel like I'm a woman from Iran right now. I don't drive. I just cook. I don't vote.
It's fun to hear you workshop this bit
I get
live.
beat with belts.
You got that? That's what you wanted to talk about. That's right. That time I did hit you with a belt.
It was the randomest, most sobering thing that ever happened.
Yeah, we were coming back from a show. I think we were drinking or whatever. We were hanging out at your buddy's house, and I took my belt off and hit you with it because I thought it would be funny. I was like, I know what's gonna crush right now in the parking lot, hitting Jim with my belt. And you
now I know what. Yeah, I must just look beltable, dude. I must look that explains my dad. You answered a lot of questions for me. It's me. It's not him.
I didn't even register it would bring back any negative memories. I was just like, it'll be funny if I was like, you know what I felt like? I felt like, hey, I'm Rob Stant and this is the belt whack.
I'm Rob Stant and this is belt.
Oh yeah, I'm Rob Stant. We're not gonna say it more times. I did hit you with a belt. I'm sorry. I apologize 9 times. I think I drove.
It was so funny.
I drove you to work the next day to make up for
yo,
it.
do you want to ride to work? I was like, yo.
Yeah, you need a ride to work. Remember when I gave you a ride to work and then and then you quit? Remember?
I was like, this is a weird. Yeah, this place is crazy.
You were like, yeah, if I call out, I'm gonna get fired. And I was like, oh well, I need you to have money so we can do stuff together.
Dude.
So let me drive you. And then I drove you, and the next week you're like, yeah, I quit. I was like, you piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, this place was crazy. I would go in there and we would just make big giant trays of salmon, and then no one would eat it, and then everyone would get yelled at.
Yeah, that's what a great job.
Where we worked at a failing restaurant that wasn't a restaurant. It was I felt like I was on Nuketown. Like that's what it felt like working there. I was like walking around Nuketown.
Nuketown?
Yeah, it was like a place that was like about to get shot up.
Yeah, like somebody was about to roll in with a FAMAS.
Yeah, they're literally. It was. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like that place is like designed to be like a mass shot.
Oh yeah,
It's a scary building.
man. Where we somehow circled back to the AR-15 talk about it.
Yeah,
You can't escape it. I mean, literally, you can't escape an AR-15.
it's just funny because I used to work with John there, and we would just talk about like, man, wouldn't it be scary if, and then say something horrifying.
Oh my god.
And just scare each other all day. Man, that'd be really fucked up because we'd be so screwed.
Yeah, you'd be. I like how there's all the noise happening outside of this room right now. That's so much fun.
Everyone and their fucking mother is folding laundry.
I'm like, hey, I'm doing a podcast, and just so everybody in the house knows. And they're like, okay. And then they're like, oh, you know what? Now's a good time to rearrange the chairs.
Yeah, the Sawzall is actually. We should probably use it.
But yeah, it's so you just got done a wedding, and you're gonna be at mine on Friday with no glasses. You're not gonna be able to see.
That's okay. That's why I'm not drinking.
How bad? Yeah. Well, what do you have to lose now?
My hearing, I'm assuming. Somehow I'm gonna get like forks in my ears. Like I'm like, this will get their attention.
You're like
I get hammered and I'm like, how can I stand out?
How can I make everybody laugh?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Forks in the ears. That'd be a
That's
good bit.
It would be good. It would be good.
And then you're gonna be deaf, blind,
Dumb already. Dumb as a rock.
Then you just have to lose your feeling. That's where the sweatpants comes in.
That's where the sweatpants and hot dogs come in.
Yeah, sweatpants is you're right around the corner from sweatpants, I think. Couple more.
Like I'm doing everything I can to become like a star.
Star.
Like the way like a fucking sun becomes a star. I don't know.
Hey, stars are their brightest when they're about to explode, right? You taught me that. Isn't that crazy that you taught me that? I think I knew that before. I'm trying not to give you credit now. I'm like, actually, I knew that.
No.
Yeah. What?
I'm like Neil deGrasse Tyson chicken fingers. I don't know.
You're like Neil never
Sponsor
touches.
us.
Neil never touches the grass because you don't leave the house. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's something there.
I'm a hermit.
Yeah. Remember when I went horseshoe crab mode in Jersey?
Yeah. Is that where we were? I thought we were in Delaware.
No, we were in Jersey. But you wouldn't. I mean, yeah.
I don't know maps.
You don't. Oh wow, somebody who doesn't drive doesn't know.
I don't know. I literally. It's funny that I didn't know where I was, and I was just like, I'll get hammered. I have no idea where I am. That's okay to get hammered though.
Yeah, we were fucking out in the like pontoon boats, and I got really hammered, and I kept laying face down in the water, and everybody was like, "Hey, we should check on Rob." And every time somebody tried to pull me up, I just kept saying, "I'm a horseshoe crab." I was in horseshoe crab mode.
Yeah, I have a crazy ass video of you like pulling like the ladder to the boat out of the water and like blowing it. It's like out of control.
Rob's a crazy guy when he has drinks.
Yeah.
What a party
Rob
animal.
had drinks.
Rob sucked off the ladder because he was trying to make all of his stupid comedian friends laugh.
Dude, I thought I was epic because I like rolled like a blunt on the boat. And then I got like too hammered. I'm like, whoa.
You're like, oh, I'm nowhere.
This is a shipwreck, actually.
You're like, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. Remember that hot guy who picked up the anchor and started like pulling the boat around?
Yeah, and then you did it.
And then I did it. I was like, I want to be that guy. I did. They're like, actually, Rob, we're good. You could stop.
Yeah, you went and you picked up the anchor. That was funny as fuck.
I started pulling the boat around. Anytime a hot, tall guy does something, I'm like, I can do that too.
Yeah, is that a Napoleon complex?
It might be. Wasn't Napoleon like actually not that short? Something like that.
I think he was that short.
Please.
Yeah, I think he was average.
Yeah, average. 5'5". That's an average height.
I think.
No, yeah, same thing when we were at Starboard in Dewey. Some dude was like pouring champagne into like women's mouth. And he was like tall and hot, and I was like, hey, I have money for champagne. I'll do that. And I was just walking up to women like, like up. I was like trying to pour champagne in their mouth. They were like, "No, we have to actually like bend down. It's weird." Like,
yeah, I have to get on my knees,
and not in a fun way.
No, I just won't.
Yeah, I think I was so hammered I missed everybody's mouth, so I just walked around pouring champagne all over people.
Yeah,
I don't know how I didn't get punched in the face that day because we did Man on the Streets after, and I was hammered like
I was fucking
the only
drunk.
I think by the way, it's on YouTube. Rob Drunk in the Streets if you want to check it out. Shameless self plug and self plug on my own podcast. Who knew?
Who would have thought?
But yeah, we did that, and then we did Man on the Streets, and I think I called some guy like a pussy. And I was
that was awesome.
I asked everybody about 9/11 and like does size matter, and I think this chick asked me what animal I resonate with, and I said a slug.
I was fucking hammered. I lost my debit card in like 10 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Immediately. It's like I threw it. It's literally like I threw it.
Man, what a night that was. And I think you went back out, didn't you?
I did.
We got back to my sister's house, and everybody.
You were like, "Yo, we should watch like a Mark Wahlberg movie," and I was like, "I should vanish.
Yeah,
I should vanish, and I should go to the dance club."
You disappeared, yeah, and then you came back. I think I gave you the wrong address to my sister's house, so the Lyft driver, he dropped you off in the dark, and you had to.
I got dropped off in pitch black. And my phone died. I didn't know where I was walking. All I knew was that Rob's family's house had a boat out front. And so I just walked around in the pitch black, wasted, looking for a boat.
Didn't you pee in the street because you were too scared?
I didn't want to go into the woods or like
into a bush.
So I just peed in the middle of the street.
I like the idea of somebody like waking up in the middle of the night to like go outside and smoke, and they just see you like pissing out front of their house.
They think it's a bear and they shoot me.
You know what happened to Jim? He got shot. He was mistaken for a bear.
He was pissing in the street because he was hammered. Yeah, because I had my flashlight on.
And then your phone died.
The phone died immediately. The phone was like, psych. And then I'm like, all right, so I was like, I saw for like 5 seconds. I was like, I have this one image of what the street did look like. I'm like, all right, I don't know. I was trying some like like Chris Angel shit. I don't even know. I was like, I started levitating and shit. It was fucking crazy. I got so lost. And then I walked in. And your sister was like laying down on the couch in the living room, and she's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, like I'm so hammered. I'm gonna go sleep in your house now.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was so weird.
You did vanish.
And then I just like walked into this person's house that doesn't like met me 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I was like, my buddy Jim's gonna come crash, and she's like, that's cool. And then you got hammered twice. You got hammered, went back to the house, and you're like, actually that again. And then you went back out.
Yeah, I know, because the thought of watching a family movie scared me. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
You're like, no. What if I
talk too much and they hate it? What if they're like, never again?
You were like, alcohol now.
I was like, alcohol, nerves.
Yeah.
I was like, they're all having a good time. You should not be here.
No, we had we were. It was always a pleasure having you around. Remember when my mom almost got your name tattooed on her?
That was awesome.
We were at again.
And she was like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah, she tries to deny it now because we were out getting. Anytime my mom gets hammered, she's like, "Let's get tattoos." That's her go-to. So like we'll get drunk, and then she's like, "Let's go get tattoos," and like that's why my mom like she has like a bunch of random shit tattooed on her arm because anytime somebody lets her loose, she's just like, "I'm gonna get tatted."
That was so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
You guys were both like, "You should do shots." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
We just did a bunch of shots of Jameson. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, we did a bunch of
shots.
shots.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna drink. You guys are like, no, yeah, you are.
Yeah, we peer pressured you. My mom like peer pressured you into drinking.
You and your mom.
Yeah.
It was like the weirdest tag team ever.
Like, no, you're gonna drink.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you're here to have fun, right? Don't you want to have fun? Yeah, and then the whole time my mom was like, we're going to go get tattoos. I'm going to get your name tattooed on me, and then you can get my name. And you were like, sure. Like,
oh, my God.
And then on the drive home, my mom was like, she's like, I'm so excited because I told her we were going to go stop and get tattoos. Because she was like making a scene in the restaurant when I tried to say no. So the whole car ride home, we passed like 2 tattoo shops, and she's like, what about that one? I was like, no, I know one that's better. And then she didn't realize till we were like on my sister's street that we were going home. And she was like, oh, you suck. This day is horrible. I was having so much fun, and now I don't get to have tattoos. And then the next day, I was like, hey, aren't you glad that you don't have Jim's name tattooed on your arm? And she was like, I wasn't going to do that. And I was like, no, you were. You were actually, yeah, you were.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
I should have let her do it. I should have taught her a lesson.
That would have been fucking awesome.
But
That would've been
also,
so funny.
the one reason why I didn't let her do it is because there's no way in hell I'm letting you tell every other comedian in Philadelphia that my mom is your name is tattooed on my mom. There's no way. No way I'm gonna let you hold that over me.
Dude. I was this close.
Yeah, you were. If you were driving, it might have been a different story. But hey, that's why you got to get a car.
So I can kidnap your mom.
Yes, you can kidnap my mom. Remember, I was like, our mom should hang out, and you were like, no, you're just gonna make mine smoke.
I still believe that.
Betty Stant, she smokes.
I think my mom has an occasional ciggy. I think.
You think she?
I'm suspecting.
She sneaks them.
I think she sneaks them. I think there's a lot of stress. The whole Eagles being undefeated thing is really getting to her.
Yeah.
It's very stressful for a woman like that.
Dallas
My
tonight.
fucking mom. My mom loves the Eagles. Like, she knows all the players.
Mm-hmm.
She knows like how the game works. She knows the ins and outs. She knows the history of the game. It's fucking awesome. It's crazy. Yeah. I always thought that she should work for the NFL in some capacity. I don't know. Here we're just going on about my mom.
It's like when when people are really into video games, but they don't have any like coding or like graphic design skills, so they want to
like
be an ideas guy.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
that's me. I'm like, what if there was a game where they played football, but they had guns?
What
gun ball?
And all the players are hot dogs.
Yeah, and it takes place on Mars.
It takes place on Mars. Yeah,
everything. Mars is like the best. Mars is the. I think everything should be on Mars.
Everything should be on Mars.
What do you think?
You're talking about? You're
what do you
talking
think
about
the first restaurant on Mars should be?
The first restaurant on Mars? I don't know, like Hot Dogs Incorporated.
That's not even a restaurant.
No,
believe me, I checked.
Oh, you mean like I thought we were making up a restaurant?
No. Who do you think should be the who should get the right to be the first on Mars?
Oh, it's gonna be Starbucks.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah, dude. They're like fucking. There's no gays out here.
No gays on Mars.
No gays on Mars, dude.
And the chicken's hot.
The chicken's hot.
Space chickens.
A bunch of fucking 16-year-old kids who are way too happy.
Martian.
You know what? I'll say this about Chick-fil-A. It's really nice. I appreciate how but it's almost like fuck you for being so happy. You little all these what do you think? You think you're better than me? You having a better time? You like your job?
Oh, you get to hate gays at work?
Yeah.
In public?
And
wow.
And your boss doesn't care?
And it's cool? Lucky you. Must be nice.
You should apply for Chick-fil-A and be an undercover gay.
I think that would end in me becoming like a bunch of nuggets. I think they turn me into nuggets, dude.
Form of a nugget.
Yeah. You ever watch nugget porn?
No, is that a thing?
Yeah. Do you know what nugget porn is?
No. Do I want to?
Yep, you do.
Okay.
It's when a woman. It's when a quadruple amputee that has no arms and no legs.
Oh my God.
And it's when a person has sex with one of those. It's called nugget. It's called nugget porn.
One of those.
One of those.
It's when they have sex with one of those.
One of those things.
One of those things.
They're people.
Nugget porn. Then why you say things? You could say one of those people.
Well, it's a nugget. It is not a nugget.
It's not, yeah.
It's a nugget. It's a boom boom. You ever see the oblongs?
The oblongs, yes. I've seen the oblongs.
The dad.
Oh, yeah.
That.
You're right. That's crazy.
The nugget.
Man, you just unlocked a memory, the oblongs.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The cast was crazy.
That's deep.
Underappreciated.
That whole thing was like a fever dream.
Yeah.
That was on Adult Swim, right?
Yep.
Yeah, waking up to that, it was like nightmare.
It was Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a creepy fucking show.
That was terrifying. I remember that show would come on, and I'd be like, okay, I need
But I've seen that in real life.
You have?
Like a nugget.
Have you fucked a nugget?
No, but I watched nugget porn.
Would you fuck a nugget?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's like a car's on fire. It's like you don't know what you're gonna do until you're in the moment.
Until you're in the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, how does that I mean that sucks because there's really not much foreplay. It's not like they can't really touch your junk. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, well they have a head.
That's true, I guess. But then it's you're doing all the work because then you have to fuck their mouth.
Yeah.
And they can't it's like pinch me if I'm going too far, and they can't do that.
Yeah, it's all verbal.
It's all verbal. Well, yeah, they can't say anything, so that's another problem.
No, they can say.
Well, if you're fucking their mouth.
Okay.
So if you're fucking their mouth, and then it's they just have to blink in Morse code.
Yeah.
It's blink twice, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a fascinating concept.
Fucking
nugget.
Yeah.
I don't. You see, here's the thing though. I don't know if they like or dislike being called nuggets.
What are they gonna do? Type up a blog about
I
it?
know, that's the thing. Talk about a marginalized voice.
Yeah. What are they gonna fucking? Oh my god.
Talk about somebody fucking brushed to the side. Hate to see it.
You hate it. Yeah. Shout
Actually,
out to all.
I'm gonna with the amount I watched it. I think I love to see it.
I think you just love nuggets in general. I like to imagine you were Googling like nugget porn, like trying to find like actual Chick-fil-A nuggets that just looked like sexy.
Yeah, it's like a hentai.
Then you just found it.
Yeah, I found it. Nugget porn.
Nugget porn. Food porn.
No, it's good friend of mine showed me. Good
Yeah,
friend.
good-
I call
a
him a
good-
good friend because you turn you on to the greatest fucking shit ever.
Nugget porn, dude. That's crazy.
Have you seen that new show on Netflix, Brand New Cherry Flavor?
No.
Have you
What's
seen that?
No idea what it is.
There's this like new like I guess it's like a horror TV show.
Uh huh.
But I saw on TikTok that everyone's like blind reacting to this fucking like scene in the show.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I went and I did watch it. It's literally the most fucking disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's the scene? Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, so basically this girl has a colostomy bag,
Ew.
right? So she's got the hole in the side of her,
Mhm.
and she has the bag unhooked. And she's having sex with this guy. So they're hooking up, and he starts to finger the hole.
Ew.
Yeah, and then he like sticks his whole hand in, and then it's like his arm.
That's fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
it was horrible. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. I loved it.
It's the worst thing you've ever seen. Therefore, you loved it.
It was incredible.
Do you want to? Should we give advice?
Did you get more questions this week?
I did. I got more questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we talked about getting big booty bitches. That was last week's episode. Go listen if you haven't listened already. Go to last week's episode. What advice do we get? We've got let's see. You know what's crazy? I really should have been more prepared for this. Wow, Rob Stant not being prepared. Who would have thought? How do I stop being depressed? That's a lighthearted.
What's your quick fix?
Crank it.
Crank?
You gotta crank it. That's how
Yeah.
you stop being depressed. You gotta rub one out.
Yeah.
That one little spike of dopamine can carry you throughout the rest of the day. Trust me.
Crank it.
Anytime I'm depressed, I remember that Lisa Ann exists.
I have no idea who that is, but she sounds hot.
She's got big old honkers.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is
Yeah.
that I think that's like a high compliment for them.
Yeah,
It's like,
well-
you have the best honkas.
Lisa Ann, she's the one that when Sarah Palin was like when she was like campaigning, like she
Whoa.
looked kind of like Sarah Palin.
So she would do Sarah
She would
Palin.
do Sarah Palin porn, dude, and like
Whoa.
14-year-old me was like, whoa,
Wow.
yeah, because Sarah Palin's hot. At least she was. I haven't seen her recently.
I'm sure she still can throw it down.
Yeah,
She's like
Lisa-
a hockey mom.
Yeah, Lisa Ann, she had her own the porns. If you want to check it out when you're looking up nugget porn, it's called Who's Nailin' Palin, which was such a fucking cool name, almost as cool as Two in the Stink. Who's Nailin' Palin? Lisa Ann, dude, she's got some of her good scenes in that. Dude, yeah. Sometimes when I'm looking for a good nostalgia fap, I scroll down that lane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nostalgia Fab is a hilarious. You run into a video that used to make you come when you were like a kid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You ever find a porn that like you haven't found, like that's been like for like 8 years?
Yeah.
And you find it and you're like, dude, one time I went down a rabbit hole. Like I was searching for this one video for 3 hours and then I found it and I had the biggest nut of my life. It was crazy.
Yeah, because you dug like a little dirtball.
Yeah, I saved the video.
amount of research.
I saved the video to my computer. I'm like, I'm never losing this video because Pornhub like got rid of a bunch of their shit. So like a lot of
Yeah.
stuff I used to like there is gone now. And there's some videos where I'm like, this one it's too good to lose.
Yeah, see, porn with porn with no glasses is really funny
Yeah.
because it looks just like regular TV, which is crazy because that just means like I've just been coming to regular TV now too without the glasses.
Yeah. So it's almost like a superpower. You can just kind of come to anything now.
Yeah.
You see like a- you
I've
see-
trained myself to come blind.
You see like a what's your cure to depression?
My cure to depression is God, I don't have one, dude. I think it's fucking strong meds, honestly.
Yeah, strong meds.
Yeah, you take a bunch of strong meds, you can't get hard. It's nice and
So
curable.
we have opposite. So
No,
I'm
just
saying
kidding. I crank it too, dude. We all crank it. I smoke pot though.
oh, okay.
I smoke I like to smoke weed. Weed helps with depression, I think.
When you know it's a good combo, weed and cranking it.
Weed and before and then after, it's crazy.
That's my favorite thing. I'm high and I'm like, all right, I need to find a bathroom right now. I'm like out of like a bar. I'm like, hang on, I need to find a bathroom right now.
Dude, yeah. Weed has gotten so strong.
I get a text from Lisa Ann. She's like, hey, remember me? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You exist.
Yeah. That's so funny. Weed is strong as
Weed
fuck.
is scary strong now, dude. I mean, like, I did. Why don't dispensaries have like? I would buy mids at a dispensary if I could. I'll be honest.
Whoa.
Cause like that shit, like that, like you know, like let me watch Lilo and Stitch and smoke horrible weed. That's what like. Let me get a headache.
Back.
Yeah, bring me back to fucking senior year of high school.
Oh my god, senior year of high school, I literally went to rehab for weed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did.
And then I came out, and I smoked weed the first day I got home.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, anybody who goes to rehab for weed, you were fucking just crushing heroin addicts in ping pong.
That's all I did. That, and we used to trick the old lady that worked in the kitchen. We would like get her to like walk out back. And then we would just steal all the food.
Nice.
Yeah,
that sounds like a.
But it wasn't. Like, it was like the craziest thing ever. Like people were smoking pot in there because we could go out the window and smoke cigarettes and pot.
Oh yeah.
There was like a window that just came out of the wall. It was like the place was like, oh yeah, like there's this little thing that people do, and it's like no one actually like. There's no oversight. Like it was just like you could just this is a rehab, but like everyone like still does drugs.
Yeah. So it's like they were chill. They were a chill rehab.
It was the weirdest place on earth. And then one of the guys that worked there was like fucking one of the guys, like one of the I guess patients.
One of the people.
Yeah, one of the people in the rehab. It was crazy. It was drama.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a rehab, they're gonna want to they want to stay in business. So isn't that like the whole point, to keep them hooked? Like they're like, hey, here's a window. Like, we're not gonna tell anybody.
Yeah. It was very crazy. If we let them do dope in here, we can keep them for 120 days.
I got another question. What to do for a career when you are good at nothing?
We're doing it.
We're doing it right now. Yeah.
I'm good at nothing, so I get on stage and I say that to people.
I thought a career, but you have to make money in a career.
Yeah.
So,
I do nothing.
This is like the worst internship ever. What we're doing right now.
Yeah.
This and comedy. It's like, hey, if you try hard for 15 years, maybe you'll get a break.
You could.
Or you could waste 15 years.
You could do that too.
As long as you're having fun.
Right.
I think, dude, what to do for a career when you are good at nothing? I mean, if you're hot, OnlyFans. There's that.
What are people supposed to do now?
I mean, dude, I would show my tits if I had good ones, for money. If I had like
faceless,
if I had
faceless tits.
I keep trying to tell Britt. She's like, "What if somebody recognizes me?" I'm like, "I hope they wouldn't." Like,
who would? Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about we were toying with the idea of OnlyFans, and she was like, well, because like doing out face stuff or whatever, and she's like, well, what if I'm working and then like somebody like recognizes me at my job, and I was like, if you're that famous, you don't need that job anymore. You know, like if you're like doing OnlyFans to the point where it's like you go to work and somebody's like, hey, I'm a big fan of your content, then you should be making enough money at that point where it's like either that or you have a stalker. It's one of the two.
Oh, dude. I would love to have a stalker.
Yeah, just so you could feel wanted.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, you'd be pretty easy to stalk. You're only in one, you're only in one place. So yeah. Yeah, you're not going too far.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like an amateur stalk.
Yeah, you're like what
a pro wouldn't need to fuck around with me.
They'd be like, "Oh, Jim, I know where he is right now. Like, I don't need to stalk him." You would bore a stalker. They'd be like, "He's
Mindy Project again." Who guessed it?
Yeah, you would bore the shit out of a stalker, dude.
They're like, "Wow, Coke Zero."
Coke Zero.
Interesting.
I have one person in my DMs who keeps asking me about my height.
Yeah.
And I keep telling them I'm 6'2". They don't believe me.
Ryan Foster told me I'm honorary 6'3".
Hell yeah, dude. How do I get that?
I don't want to tell you.
That's why I got to work for it?
I don't know. I just got bestowed.
You got bestowed?
He gave me honorary 6'3".
Shout out Ryan Foster. Tall. How come short people are short kings all of a sudden? Like, People were like, you know what?
Because we're fed up, dude.
We're fed up.
We're fed up with being fucking shrunk down to the size of a peanut.
Hold up. Who's we? How tall are you?
I think I'm like 5'7", 5'8".
Okay. Well, I'm 5'5" is like.
I'm like a short king too, still, right?
I get. Well, you can't be an honorary 6'3" and also a short king. Pick a side.
No. See, I just, God, that's tough. That's tough.
It's tough, right?
I think I'd be honorary 6'3".
Yeah. I like how like people were like, we could bully short people and just add king at the end and they'll like it. And we were like, yeah, you know what?
You short king.
Short king. You can't like if somebody's like a fat bitch. You can't be like, you fat bitch queen. Like,
yeah, you fat. Now, but if somebody calls me a fat queen, that's like a double insult. I'll fucking fight you.
Yeah. Shout out to all my short kings out there.
Short kings.
I'm 6'2", so I wouldn't know. But
you're an ugly king.
Ew.
Could you imagine that? It's like trying to call people ugly.
Yeah, what's up, hideous king?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody else said, I've been bleeding out of my butt lately. Is this my man period, or do I need to get seen?
I don't know why. Yeah, the comment came from me in 8th grade.
Yo, dude, first of all, see a doctor. Second of all, sometimes you gotta do a man pon. You gotta do a man pon.
A man pon, yeah, toilet paper man pon.
You gotta do a man pon, dude. Sometimes, if you eat Taco Bell, it's time for a man pon.
Taco Bell fucked me up so bad one time. I literally was like, I thought I was on my deathbed.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm shocked.
Yeah. I was like, give everything to the cat. I'm leaving it all to the cat.
Dude, like sometimes but here's the problem with me. I'm like colorblind. I'm like red-brown colorblind. So a lot of times.
What?
Yeah. Well, like I mean, if it's like dark red, like maroon and brown, I can't tell the difference. Like shit like that.
Mm.
So like I'll go to like wipe my ass and I'll be like, is this blood or do I just have so much shit? So I'll just keep wiping and I can't tell. So I have to show Britt. I'm like, babe, is this blood? She's like, no, you're good. I'm like, all right, it is shit.
Yeah, you're like, I love to show her my poops.
She's a nurse. She's used to it, dude. That's how I knew Ohio balls.
Oh God, being a nurse. God, they would hate being like I would feel like for a nurse I would be like a subject of a study.
You'd be a subject of a study.
Yeah, it's like wow.
They're like, whoa, he can eat 8 meatballs in one bite.
There's something to this. There's like a whole like fucking someone's like working on their doctorate like taking notes on me, dude. It's crazy.
You could be like, because you're gay, instead of getting dissected, you'd be bisected. Is that funny, or did I just bomb? Because bisexual, because you're gay. That's the punchline. Because instead of dissected, it's bisected. Because you're bisexual. Because you go both ways. Because you like dicks and pussy. Although I will say, you've been your batting average, your ratio, like dick to pussy ratio. I will say I've been
pretty gay lately.
You've been pretty gay lately.
But that's just because I've been like, it's just been like the grind.
It's just been the grind.
I just been like hitting good on that side of the plate. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, why would you switch? Like, why would you switch up? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess.
Yeah.
What was the question? Oh yeah, we were talking about bleeding assholes. We were talking about
usually,
bleeding.
yeah. Well, gay stuff and butt blood are the same, one and the same.
Let's see.
Is there dish soap in this beer?
Yeah. Nah, come on.
Come on.
Just a little bit of dish soap. Don't worry about it.
It's halcyons, and you're gonna go to bed.
How about this? Should I be fucking my cousin or nah?
How bad is she?
Yeah, how bad? Yo, how hot's your cousin?
Is it like once removed, second cousin, or like what are we talking?
Yeah, once removed. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if your cousin's hot, then like who's gonna stop you?
That's my whole thing. It's like, why would, if you don't care what society thinks, then society won't care.
Yeah. Yes, that's what. Yeah, society. That's the problem. You know.
Just let them do it. If they want to have a wonky-eyed kid,
oh my God!
Stop.
Well, just pull out if you're fucking your cousin. Just.
I say don't. I say go all the way. I say you have a mutant kid.
Double down.
Yeah, have a mutant kid, and be mad at the world.
You know what's better than two
and
eyes?
not yourselves.
What's better than 2 eyes? 3 eyes. That's right.
Yeah.
What
you know
do
anyone with an extra nipple? I know like weird like amount of people with an extra nipple.
I have one.
No way.
I have an extra nipple. It's really tiny. Do you want to see it?
Nope.
Okay. As well.
Nope.
Please?
Nope.
Do you want to see it? I'll show it to you.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
I know you don't got your glasses on, but I...
Yeah, I won't see any. I'll just believe anything. Like, how many fingers am I holding up? I'm like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yup.
That's a nipple, all right. Somebody said, what do you do about an ingrown hair on your balls? You got to get somebody to suck it off.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get somebody there with chompers.
Get somebody with a Hoover mouth to fucking get down there and...
Yeah. An ingrown hair, I'll get in there with tweezers myself. I'm a dermatologist.
You fucking you basically gonna do surgery on your balls in that case?
Yeah. I'll fucking work on myself. Self-care, baby.
Work on yourself.
Yeah. Dude, the Eagles are on tonight. I got insulted so bad when I went to the Eagles game.
Yeah, when you went live to the live game.
Yeah.
You got insulted, you said?
Yeah, I got
What
insulted
happened?
so bad. The guy, I was like walking up to my seat, and the guy, he's like, damn, what you doing up here? I was like, huh? He was like, you should be down on the field. I was like, uh-huh. He's like, hey, yo, you a planet. I was like, on my birthday? You gonna do this on my birthday?
He called you a planet?
In the rain? He said I was a planet. And I was like, that's cool.
What kind of a compliment? So he like tried to compliment you by saying you should be on the field.
No, I think he was gearing up to tell me that I was a planet.
Oh, okay. So he was just
And
like...
that was awesome. On my birthday.
You got called a planet
And
by
I
a
was like,
stranger?
no, I'm working on myself. I'm holding crab fries. I'm like, no, these are a prop.
These are from my friend.
These are for everyone but me.
I used to buy double honey buns when I was in like line at lunch in like middle school, and I would eat both of them, but I would tell everybody that one was for a friend, and then I would eat the other in secret. I had a secret honey bun because I didn't want people to make
That's
fun
my
of me.
nickname on Grindr, dude. Is Secret Honey Bun.
Secret honey bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so secret honey bun.
No. Yeah, I'm a honey bun guy too, big time.
Honey buns are the shit, dude. I haven't had one in like years.
Yeah. Yeah, it just brings back too much.
I saw you eat one like yesterday.
Yeah. I went Instagram Live to eat one.
Yeah. Honey bun ASMR.
Yeah, well, that would be great. I'd be great at ASMR.
Yeah, you know what'd be crazy? A honey bun with peanut butter on it.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Whoa.
What if you made like
Do you have weed? We could like if you have weed, that'll happen immediately. That's crazy.
We could do that right now.
Oh my god.
What if you took a honey bun and then you put peanut butter and jelly on it and then took another honey bun and made a honey bun peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah, and then you grill it.
And then you grill it and then
Put it in a panini press. It's 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah, and then you eat it while you're getting your dick sucked.
Yeah, and your dad comes down to the kitchen. And you think he's gonna yell, but he also just starts to get his dick sucked.
It's like, no, Dad, this is fun. Get in on this.
And he's like, I trust it. He's very progressive.
Yeah. Shout out to your dad. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He puts up with me being high at 2:00 in the morning in the kitchen.
Yeah, you were making I did make a PB&J out of Hawaiian rolls the other day. I'm not gonna lie, it was good, but it's only because I ran out of bread.
It's great.
It is great. I use that as an excuse. I'm like, this bread's no good. I gotta go to the Hawaiian rolls.
I better get to the Hawaiians.
I better get to the Hawaiians.
Do the Hawaiians have anything to do with those in real life?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think that's their big thing when you go to Hawaii? It's like, I'm gonna get some Hawaiian rolls. I'm like, whoa, Hawaii.
Reason to go to Hawaii. Achieved.
get some fresh
Booking flights.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Hawaii is like all the way out there. Like it's like Kauai
It
is
is
like
far.
It's really far. Do you think?
That's like where they make The Rock.
That song that he sings is really catchy.
Yeah.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I do that when I drop a load in somebody's mouth. You're welcome.
For the sun, for the sun and the moon and my balls.
Yeah.
Do you think that when there was that? Do you remember when there was that missile warning in Hawaii? Did we talk about this before?
I just hit my tooth with a microphone.
Did you knock your tooth out?
No, I didn't, but I'm frozen. No. Yeah, I still think that's real.
I think it's real. I think that we intercepted it.
I think we shot that down or something happened.
Yeah.
freaks me out. I think that was fucking real.
That was real.
Because
And they were like, "Oops."
it would take it's not like one button makes that happen. There's like 5 safeguards to like, yo, are you sure?
Yeah, you sure?
Are you double
Are
extra
you sure? There's
sure?
a missile coming.
Are you extra double sure?
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck it, we'll warn everybody."
You have to click like yes like 5 times at least.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way you can make that mistake.
I have a hard time believing that. It's fascinating though.
It is. I love.
Did you see that the PSA about New York getting hit with a nuclear bomb?
No, what was the PSA?
It's like, so the big one has hit. Here's what you need to know about surviving nuclear fallout in New York City. And it was like, get into a building. And then it was like, step 2, don't be hit by a nuclear bomb. It was like, if that has happened, you're pretty much fucked.
I think New York is already looks like it's been hit by a nuclear bomb.
Dude, during COVID, it was the scariest place ever. It
There's-
was like I Am Legend type shit.
Oh yeah, there's just
Big
like
time.
there's just like people. I mean, there's people like in the streets just like living there.
It's like,
and- yeah, and that's just my stomach.
yeah. That was just me looking for that $1 pizza joint.
Oh my god,
Those all went under.
remember when we had that? Remember when I had that gyro? I made a mess.
Yeah.
I ate a gyro, dude. I had a gyro, and fucking everybody was like, "Ew!" I was eating a gyro in the street, just like
Yeah.
getting nasty.
People
with
were
it.
like, he's never been outside before. This is new for him.
"Yeah, yeah, dude." Gyros. Shout out to gyros, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I ate chicken over rice outside Stand Up New York, and my fucking hands were so cold that I dropped it.
Yeah.
I was like, ah.
Yeah, and then I watched you eat it off the ground. It was so
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
You like got
just
down on all
with
fours.
just my fucking face.
Yeah. You were like, no, it's funny. And I was like, dude, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, and then I went back under the trash bags. New York is great because every place there outside of it just has 90 trash bags.
Yeah.
What is New York?
It's hey, it's
What
where
the
dreams.
fuck is New York?
It's like that Rihanna song said, in New York, hot dogs, chicken,
Yeah,
waffles,
hot dog, yeah.
tomatoes.
Hot dogs and sausage and hello.
Come get your purse snatched.
Yeah. The rats will run up your pant leg.
The subway smells like pee. Welcome to New York. They should make a song about New York.
It's like, these buildings are tall. Thank God I'm looking up and not down where everything's sad.
Yeah, everything's sad, or there are things that are alive that shouldn't be. Like,
yeah.
Like if I watched a beer can crawl past me one day.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
I watched a trash bag smoke a cigarette. It was fucking insane.
That was me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was fiending for one.
Yeah. It's such a bad place. Everything's covered in scaffolding and zombies.
Yeah, dude, it's scaffolding, zombies, and then like
Pee.
pee. There's a lot of pee in New York. You'll see puddles when it's not raining, and you're like, I know what that is.
It's just New York juice.
New York juice, dude.
That's the vaccine.
Do you think if you were to drink, I was on the subway once, and I saw this guy. He was rolling a blunt, and the subway cart shook, and then his weed spilled on the ground, and I watched him scoop it up and put it back into the blunt. He had subway weed, dude.
Oh.
It was nasty.
Works like fentanyl. Kills you immediately.
No, that's true. I think he's immune to COVID now.
True.
That guy's got superpowers.
True. That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's like that's insane. And it was like you. I'm like trying not to drop your
Yeah.
name. Like I watched you do it.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're at right around an hour. Anything you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just, I had a dog growing up, and his name was Buddy. He was a Rottweiler.
Are you doing a bit right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably
Never
for the
mind.
best,
That
huh?
was horrible.
You gotta come see him. You gotta come out. So you gotta come. Do you have
Yeah.
any shows you want to promote or anything? Where are you gonna be?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna be in Cancun next week. If you want to come find me on the beach,
Oh, wow.
yeah, come find me.
Yeah.
be
Punta Cana, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know what
Cancun.
that
I'm
means.
going to Cancun during honey.
I'm excited for you. Congratulations to Rob for getting married.
Yeah, hurricane season, baby.
Are we drinking Casamigos or what?
Casamigos, absolutely.
What are you drinking at the wedding?
I'm probably gonna have champagne all night. That's my plan.
Yeah?
Yeah, champagne.
You're going to be busy. I'm not even going to really get to hang out with you that much.
I mean, well, it's a wedding. I have to. We're hanging out right now.
Yeah.
We're literally about to go watch football and eat wings. Like
Whoa.
we're getting it in now.
I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah, but ties. We're wearing
Yeah.
ties this time.
No, it'll be good. We'll hang out. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I'm like, ditch the bride. Let's hang.
All right. That's it for the podcast. Check us out. We're Instagram, Two in the Stink Podcast. Twitter, I think it's Tits. Twitter's Tits Podcast. And then patreon.com/Two in the Stink Podcast. TWO in the Stink. So the Patreon tiers, we updated them. We have $1, which gets you nothing, much like everything else in life. And then $2 gets you a shout out at the end of each episode. And then $5 gets you an extra episode each month, and which we're probably not going to fucking record till somebody actually pays for that shit, because it's hard enough getting you in here once a week, you with no car, no job. But hey, throw some money, show some love. Two in the Stink Podcast, patreon.com. That's it. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right. Thanks for, hey, go Birds.
Go Birds.
All right. Bye-bye.